This is Baby, welcome to the party. Colorful weave in your makeup is beating. That's how you pictures at the party. Baby, welcome to the party.
What's up, guys? It's your girl UniquelyFab, and we are here today to talk about my move to Houston, Texas. Yes, it's been about like 6 months, per se, 6 months. And I just want to give y'all an update on everything, my process before, during, and after. Definitely after, because I have to update y'all on some stuff. Make sure you guys stay tuned, and before we continue, pause the video, like, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so the first process before I moved, it was a lot. It was very stressful. Yeah, I was stressed out every night. Probably went to bed around like 5 in the morning, which, I mean, I was already going to bed at that time, okay? But what I'm saying is I was stressing out around that time. That's not a good time to stress out. I would go to bed that late. Sometimes it would be later than that. But I had a hard time, you know? But at the same time, I knew it was the process of looking, working, and also waiting. You know, I was waiting on God to move first. You know, I couldn't move on my own, you know, so I would say around, I want to say around like November, October, probably October of 2020. Yeah, it was 2020. It was 2020, and my aunt, she mentioned that she may want to move there. But me, I was just like, oh, I should just go with her, you know? Me, I'm thinking like, let me look for a place to live, you know, on my own, because that's what I want to do. Be free. What I've always loved. I love my privacy. I love my space. I need that. So I was already looking for apartments. I didn't know if it was going to be real or not, you know. I just was a little hopeful. Me, I'm more of a person like, if I think about it and I start digging deep into it, that's what I want to do. I kept saying, yeah, I'll go to Texas. I'll try Texas. I've already tried LA. I've already tried New York. I've already tried New Jersey. You know, I'm already here in Florida again, you know. So why not just go somewhere else and try it out? Somewhere fun. I did get a chance to go to Dallas. Yeah, that trip, we'll probably have to talk about that during some story time. I don't know if I'm gonna share it yet. I don't know yet. Y'all don't pressure me. I don't know yet. But I did get a chance to visit Dallas a few months down the road, and it was awesome. I enjoyed the air. Maybe it's because I was back home for so long. I finally felt free and back to me. You know, I don't know, I just like being away in different states and, you know, being somewhere and enjoying myself and be an adult per se. It was almost a month of vacation. I enjoyed the food. I enjoyed everything about it. Unfortunately, I was not responsible and I did not go look at apartments. But I felt like the person who I was with, I didn't want to really pressure them into like going to go find places with me, doing all of that. So I didn't do it. It's okay. You know, I still enjoyed it. And from that point, I just knew I would love the place. I ended up saying, okay, so Dallas would be the place to go. But little did I know all the stressing I was doing on apartment.com, apartmentlist.com. I had a few, what are they called? Realtors. I had a few realtors, yeah. And I feel like some of them weren't as helpful. A few of them were helpful, but I was still working on like me saving my money, you know. I was still working on that, you know. That was the part where I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna put myself at this amount and nothing else. But at the same time, I knew I didn't want to live a certain kind of way. Like, I needed it to be as close to luxury as possible. I needed it to be safe as possible. I had to increase, you know, my amount. I knew that if I stuck with the price that I was going to stay at, the max, I was not going to be in the apartment that I wanted. So I had to, you know, increase that. It is what it is. I prayed on it. You know, I talked to God about it, and it was only right to do. After I did that, I feel like I had more opportunities, but I was still, you know, having a rough time with just, you know, certain things that I wasn't aware of, you know, because I've lived on my own, but not literally by myself, an apartment by myself. I've been different places, lived, rented rooms and things, like, but I've never actually like rented on my own by myself, and I didn't know it was this stressful. At least, hopefully, it's just a first time renters thing where it's stressful. I didn't like it. I kind of was doubting this whole process. I kind of was, and I wouldn't sit here and lie and not talk about my whole experience, my emotions, all of that. I was really at a bad place. Like, I was getting to a bad place because I felt like maybe it won't happen. Maybe I am trapped. Maybe I won't get out of this curse. I feel like, am I cursed? Did I do something wrong? But the crazy thing is, you know, God works in mysterious ways. God spoke to me through my apostle, and he was just like, be patient. I got you. You know, pretty much that. I'm just summing it up. Like, mainly it was like, be patient, you know. And this is not the first time he has told me this, to be patient, because I've spent some years, you know, being patient. And it was very stressful because I'm the lady that is always on the road. Like, she always doing something. She always doing this. She on the move. She living here. She living there. But now I'm not moving. And it felt so weird. But it was a humbling experience. And not to say I was never humble, because I've always been humble. I honestly think I'm too humble, and I've had friends tell me, like, they're like, girl, tell them your resume, tell them. And me, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't want to feel like I'm acting like I'm too much. I'm this and that. So I never really, you know, try to do too much. That's just me. But God said be patient. And then I was obedient about it. I stopped stressing. I stopped stressing the whole looking for an apartment. Like, I mentioned it before, but after that, I was patient. I still looked, you know, I didn't stop looking. I still look, I just didn't stress it out anymore. One of my friends kept saying, hey, you know, you sure you don't want to come to Houston? You know, I feel like you're going to like it more. I feel like you're going to like the scene more. I think you'll love it. Even though I kept being stubborn, you know, that's me, being Cancer. When I want something, that's what I want. Like, that's it. That's what I'm focused on. And I need to stop being hard-headed, because when God is trying to show you something, you need to open your eyes before you mess up. And if I didn't open my eyes and then listen and then try to change my mind, maybe, then I would probably be still stuck in Florida. And it's no offense to anybody that lives in Florida, my family in general. Like, it's a personal thing for me, you know. I like being out there and on the move. So it's me. I love my family. I love spending time with them. Like, physically, I want to spend more time with them. So it's nothing to do with them. It's just me. And just thinking about what my friend said about Houston, I'm just like, let me see. Maybe it's some good places. You know, I'm going to look up luxury apartments, you know, affordable, of course. You know, I'm going to look smart, you know. And that's another thing with the process of looking for an apartment. Look for the deals. Like, look for the deals. And I promise you, you won't regret it. It's so smart. If you guys need help with that, I'll be more than happy to make another video about it. giving you guys just tips on moving, honestly moving anywhere, but mainly here because I have more experience here. I would love to do that. So be on the lookout for that. But as I was looking for places, I started seeing a lot of places. I started seeing more options. I felt like Dallas was getting limited. Like the options were very limited. At first I saw a lot, and then it started like shrinking. Like it was like time is ticking, you know, it's summertime, people are trying to move, you know. Not everybody of course, but people are trying to move, they're trying to get their place. You know, I didn't realize how quickly this was happening. Like you gotta be on the move. And mind you, I live in Florida. I'm not flying to Texas to look at places. This is literally me online, virtual findings. But I will say we were going to visit Dallas, but change of plans. I was disappointed at first. After a while, I became, you know, humble about it. You know, I didn't have an attitude anymore, I would say. Because at first I definitely did. And I almost went by myself. But, you know, I said, no, just be patient. And to make a long story short, I finally found one of the places. Like, when I saw this place, I knew I would love it. I knew this is it. Even though there was two options, one is kind of better than the one I'm in now. I'm not gonna lie. I like the amenities better, but this one is great. I automatically loved it. I just knew it was the one, you know? And just seeing it brighten my heart, I was just like, I got this. Yes, I ended up stressing a little over this place because some things were going on behind the scenes that, you know, had me doubting like, oh, it's not gonna happen. And then I'm like, oh, don't speak that into existence, because this is your place. You've been saying this for months, that you're gonna get your place, you're gonna move in. You said you want to gift yourself for your birthday, which is in July, an apartment. So this is your place. Come on, let's do it. It don't have to be on your birthday. It's gonna happen. So I was trying to get myself motivated, and we finally signed the contract. It was like July, the last weekend of July, and I was just so happy, like tears of joy. When I tell you, I broke down because it was unreal. It's still unreal. But it was amazing to get keys to my first official apartment, you know, doing grown-up things. And I'm just so grateful. God is good. You know, the process through the storms I went through just to get here first. This is like just the beginning. That's why I said here first. It's worth it. It's worth it. And I still have hard times. I'm not going to say I don't ever. But I know that I see results of what God has already done in my life, even before this. And I know that He's not going to leave me. And hopefully you feel the same way about Him. Because, man, I don't know. I don't know a better father than Him. I don't really know. So during this process, I just want to add, and we finally got the keys and everything. We inspected. At first, we found some things that we was like, you know, those moments where you're like, it's too good to be true. You know, I hate that. That gives me anxiety, like, because I'd be ready to see if something gonna be wrong with something. It's so crazy how I'm an optimistic person. But I have those moments where I'm just like looking for the worst result. So I put big expectations on a lot of things, and sometimes people, which I'm learning not to. And just when us seeing, like, you know, staying here, staying there, and we're like, whoa, in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, please don't get any worse than this. Please don't, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna be here on my own. I'm adulting. Can we get this situated now? Like, can we handle this now? So we got it handled. You know how you turn in the paperwork to let them know what was wrong. Do a little photocopy because you need the copy too, just in case they change it or lose it. So after that, it was cool. I went to go get my couch, my bed, all of that. I do feel bad, y'all, because I didn't get to show you guys the process. But when I find some clips and videos of me first getting into my place and first walking up and opening the door, I'm gonna make sure I put it in the video. I don't have the videos of me shopping as much. No, I don't think so. But let's use our imagination, you know. I went to go pick up the couch. I went to go get a bed, you know, get some decorations, you know. It was a whole process. And during these months since I've been here, I've been ordering nonstop from Amazon. I think I'm an Amazon addict.
I
don't know. I need to go to therapy or something. Group therapy. It's getting bad. I'm kind of like shocked that I haven't really ordered much. I think it was one thing. It's been 2 weeks. So that's progress. Progress. But I've been ordering from Amazon. I got me a grass wall, all that. And I actually had somebody donate money for my grass wall, which she's amazing. I met her on this app that I do make money off of. I can let you guys know if you want to know about it. So just let me know in the comments and I'll let you guys know about that app, among other apps. But she just gave me some money and she was like, go for it, start your YouTube channel. I know you want to do it. You have the space. And I'm just so grateful. It's always the people outside of like your family and things. Sometimes your friend, and they'll just bless you. So I'm so grateful for those moments. And I did get that wall, and I did actually message her after I got the wall, so she was excited. I need to send her my video so she can know that, oh, I'm serious now. I'm doing this YouTube thing, because she would be so happy. People like that just brighten up my day, for real. So it was mostly that. I've just been buying, you know, little things here and there. I had to buy a desk. I started a new job, like it's an extra job. It's customer service at home, so that's amazing. You know, I don't want to go anywhere with POCOCHA out there. I barely want to stay here, so it's ghetto out there. I don't want to be out there as much. I don't really go to many places, but I've been to some cool spots. You know, my family was here, a few with my friends. You know, I went to like performances, up and coming artists. So it's been cool. You know, I just haven't gotten a full on experience. I've gotten like partial. But don't worry, you know, spring is coming. Spring is coming, baby. So we don't know. Anything can happen. I don't know. In summertime, that Omarion or whatever that variant is, because all I hear is people saying Omarion. And me, I've been like out of the loop. So I come back on social media and I just see Omarion variant. I was like, okay, I guess we'll call it that. If that's what it's called, I'm going to call it that. And I've been just trying to get myself together, keep myself together, find peace and happiness. You know, I've been on my journey of peace and happiness. That's mostly been that. Yeah, I've had my ups and downs like any other person. Those battles that we face, mind battles, you know, we just pray, speak life into you. I'm gonna say that one more time for the people in the back. Speak life into you. You know? Speak over yourself, encourage yourself. That part, like, you gotta make sure you're good spiritually, mentally, and physically. And about that physically, see, we have a personal trainer, but you know, my job has been taken over with my time, and that's the only issue I have with that. It was all good at first. I had time for it. Now it's like, dang. I try to get myself together because it's still no excuse. I still need to work out. I still need to, you know, make sure I'm good and in shape. Because especially if I want to do a little bit of modeling, you never know. You know what I'm saying? I want to act, so I should definitely make sure I'm fit and, you know, in shape. You want to be in shape, top tip in shape when people meet you, especially when you're trying to be like a big actor or, you know, actress. I feel like all of it, all around, mentally, physically, spiritually, you have to make sure you're good. You don't just walk up into anything, life itself, and not make sure all of those things are good with you. So I'm just trying to find balance, that's all. I'm just a girl and I'm on fire. So pretty much that's what I've been mostly up to. I've been working on some crazy ideas. God has been moving with the ideas. You know, even when I think that I'm not fully encouraged, it's like I have my moments where I'll be sitting there and things just start coming to my mind. So I got a lot of things that I'm working on. I had things that I was working on right before I got here. I was gonna release it, but I just felt like, why would I rush it if it's not ready? If I'm not fully sure that it's perfect. Like, I need it to be perfect or close to it. Sometimes that does mess me up because I don't want to release something until it's perfect. And most of the time, I feel like it's not perfect. So will I ever release it? You get my point? I get that I want something to be of quality, but I need to learn how to, you know, not put too much pressure on myself. So I don't have to like be holding back. One whole time I could have released something and it probably was perfect to other people. I'm working on that as well, y'all. So my journey is very interesting, just like your journey. And I would love to keep sharing it with you guys through my channel. I can't wait to share with you guys a lot of my story times that are very interesting. And yes, some celebrities. There's a good amount of celebrities that are included in these stories. No, nothing is going down. So don't think that, or did it? Nah, I'm messing with y'all, I'm messing with you. And right now, I'm still working on my businesses and making sure those run smoothly and better than they were before, because I'm not trying to work with customer service any longer. Yeah, even though it's not hard, it's really not that hard. Sometimes it is due to anxiety reasons that we're working on over here. Other than that, it's very easy money. It's really helpful, and I can give you guys advice on that if you need advice with the working from home. I got y'all, you already know. I got tips coming for you guys. I got a lot of things coming for you guys. I got some polls, like if you guys want to like vote on the tips. Like, I'm gonna probably give a set of tips that I know. It can be about anything. It can be advice, motivation. It can be about fashion if you need help with something. Maybe get into fashion events. It could be anything, honestly. Where I got certain things from in the household. So it can be anything. But the story time is gonna be juicy. I don't know if I'm gonna let you guys vote on that. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll do it by numbers. I'll number every last one of them, and then you just pick a number, and that's the one that I talk about. I think that sounds pretty dope, because then we don't know what it's gonna be. But I do feel like I should pick the first two, at least the first two stories, because I want it to be juicy. Trust me, there's other juicy stories. Trust me, they're not the only one. It's a lot. So y'all stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and comment below. What was your favorite part? Any advice that you want to give to the people that you probably have, because you moved as well recently. And congratulations to you if you did move recently, or you're on your way to moving. Congratulations already, girl or guy. And make sure you guys not forget to subscribe to my channel, because we got more in tune. And you gotta hit the notification bell, or you won't know when I'm posting. See, I just remind you of something. That's the first hint. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Don't look at my nails. They breathing.
Baby, welcome to the party.